Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, Simrock. Hey, Fabian. Hey, Mustache. Hey, Marine. Hey, like a fox. How y'all doing? I was watching RimWorld yesterday, and it was why did she not have all the expansions? Sorry, I'm talking about Mia. I was wondering why she doesn't have all the expansion packs for that. Oh, oops, I had none. I actually probably had a none yesterday because I actually didn't do anything with the game since then. Oops. There was a discussion when she started. I don't know. I don't think it's like overwhelmingly too much stuff in the expansions, but you know, maybe I've just played it for too long. It's good though. It's good stuff. Pretty good, thank you. Yeah, no problem. We're back in. We left off at I have some of this working, and I just realized that I want to change this around a little bit. I realized that I do not actually have a way of putting regular plates in. How many belts do you make on your own? Oh yeah, it's like 2 on its own, and then you can go beacon it. Actually, I might as well use the... Actually, it doesn't really matter. Sorry, my hand is in a weird place. Sorry, don't take that out of context. Oh yeah, that works out. Alright, we're gonna want something like this then. My hand's in a weird place, alright? Gonna move this up. Any curved rails in the way? What's it talking about? Oh, to put this thing down. There he goes. There is no context. I hear the context. Sorry. I just joined, taking out context. Hey, Vanguard. No, I have this thing where whenever I'm for some reason whenever I do factory games, I put my I put my my coffee cup in front of me for some reason, and so when I'm like trying to like do something on the keyboard, it's not in the most ideal position. So that's what I was referring to it. Here's how's everything, Rhaegar. Sounds like a recipe for a broken keyboard. I've broken more than one. And these are not waterproof keyboards or whatever. Which they actually have that. I've noticed that those are available for schmucks like me, but I don't have one. So I do not have one of those. I actually haven't really spilled anything on my keyboard really. But I definitely mistreat my keyboards, I won't even lie. I kind of go through one, I think, like, every other year or something. Is the reason why you have 5 spare mechanical keyboards? I have, like, 2, and they have problems, that's why I replaced them. So, that would be the reason I replaced them. I had a reason for it, okay? And that's why I got rid of it. Is there... Oh, I'm out of belts? Huh. I guess I'll go grab some more items then. Rubber membrane keyboards? You know, Pat has one of those, and he recommends it, but I don't know if I want one of those. Because I really like mechanical keyboards. I'm prepping for a long drive through a rainstorm. You'll be my onboard entertainment. Oh, good. Good. I'll keep it going. It's fun. I'll put on all my entertainment. Okay, there is definitely a problem with belts. Where are they at? No, this one. No iron. Huh. No gears. I think this is one of the ones I messed up because I probably renamed the stop to something dumb. Yep, that would be why. No, never mind. So, oh, I probably don't allow any trains in there at the moment. I should probably have a small look at this to just... Oh, I gave up on renaming stops, never mind. Oops. Let me fix that right now. This is flake graphite. Yeah, I definitely did that as a mistake. Then we have our dear friend Zircon, which we do not need, and that's going to be the simplest setup that we do, because we get too much of that. And then 10. That was a mistake on my behalf. Yeah, and that doesn't have any either. I should have guessed that was the case. These ones are fine, though. We got lots of sulfuric acid, too, so... Feels so bad to type on, but pretty resilient to splashes. I've heard that, and yeah. I think my sister has one of those, but she doesn't, like, type all the time like I do, like, because I write a lot of code, so... But I don't know. I don't have a coffee... I don't think I've really spilled coffee on my keyboard. But, I definitely abuse my keyboards more than I probably should. I will sadly admit to that. So... Well, the nice thing is about Crastario is that the advanced assembling plant is comparable to the space manufactory. There's actually an upside and downside. The space manufacturer for everything speed module related was like superior in every way every time, but now it's like it's a little bit like, you know, more balanced. Let's go. Is there a way I can? Yeah, it has a lot of catching up to do. I don't know, can I just use the purple belts? Let me see. Maybe we're ready for purples. That would be up. No, right here. No, we're not ready for purples. It's actually just missing green belts at this point, but we do have a lot of purple belts. I think we're still, like, requesting purples to go to other planets, aren't we? Where are they at? Yep. But it's almost done. It's 242 left. Actually, there's not a whole lot left going back to Fernestra. Very easy. A raw fish. We could actually probably start breaking out the purples. I don't know, I kind of wanted to get some gears somewhere. Let me figure out where I can get some. It's probably at the end of the line here. Steel gears, no. No, oh yeah, no, there is some. I'm kind of conflicted, but yeah, since I made that little mistake there, it's gonna take a little while for it to come back online. Oh no, it's making everything. Oh, you know what? I can take these. Okay, we're good. I just stole a bunch of belts. Okay, we're fine. I can let it like do its thing. It'll take a little while for it to come back on. I just need to double check that this is not having some kind of problem. Okay, that's okay. Because I think I retired this one. Yes, yeah, I can tell because it's like completely cut off. Back coal and everything else, yeah. So because of that little mistake, that's what happened. Also, I think I have a salt stop here, but I definitely don't need that anymore. Lol. So that's gone. Plus, I had one new one called Tenor. Coffee's surprisingly sticky when you put it on this keyboard. I don't think it's coffee itself. I think it's whatever you're putting into it. That's sticky. For me, it's The coffee actually cleans up really nicely, never sticks. If I spill it. It's, because truly, what is coffee but a bit of, like, you know... Just, I don't know, it's nothing major, is it? I didn't think it was. Yeah, but you're drinking Folgers? I'm not, though. I'm drinking Italian coffee or something. I'm gonna take that personally, by the way. You think I'm lowbrow. Why would you think this? You know, is this a good situation to just... You know what, I could put the small beacons beside each other. Can I do this? Oh yeah, look at that. Looks awesome. Listen, can you insult someone who makes amazing builds like this one? Look at this. This is so good. Look at that. I'm gonna toot my own horn here. Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna toot my own horn anymore. Look at that. That's great. I use the efficient beacons and everything. Never get the 90s Folgers ads out of my head for as long as you live. They were pretty excellent, to be fair. I was reading more of the Helldivers controversy, by the way. I was catching up on it again this morning, and I saw a bunch of stuff about what's it called? The CEO was coming on and was like, he knew about it since I think he said he knew about it since 6 months before launch, and he made the decision, he said, to not have it in there on launch, and he's like, oh, that was a mistake, kind of a thing, but. I honestly, I don't actually know if I completely believe that. I think he's trying to save face for Sony, but still, I don't know. I feel like the fact that they were selling it in countries that you can't make a PSN account on is kind of telling, but that might just be me. Hey, Lucifer. WTF is changing times? What do you mean changing times? I always come on at this time. Lucifer seriously can play music again. He said whenever he plays music, I apparently hate it automatically or something. He said something like super mean to me. I think there's a rule, you can't be mean to the streamer, you know? It's one of those hidden rules that everyone forgets about, you know? I kind of feel like we could have a third train in some of these. Then again, the trains are so fast that I don't think it matters. If it's selling in countries it doesn't work in as one wild oversight. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking that too, actually. I'm like, how could they do that, kind of a thing? That's why I actually don't really believe. I hate to say it, I don't really believe when they say like it wasn't intentional or like it was always the plan. I don't think it was always the plan. Think about giving it a third train, actually. Just don't know if it's like worth it. Nah, it's not. Ah, it's really not. I'm curious how, like, the trains fit chunk-wise. It's a little bit over 3 chunks. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't want to play with that. Look on the bright side, they blocked France, thank God. I mean, poor France. Who will think of the French people? Now do Quebec next. Nah, it's a shitty situation all around, and obviously, like, I wouldn't want that on, like, anybody to have to deal with that, and it sucks for them because they spent a lot of time on that game, obviously. And I was kind of saying yesterday, on Discord. I was gonna like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just like the publishers, I feel, have way more control than I kind of originally thought they did. Because that's usually an indicator for me when I like a game. I'm like, oh, it's published by Sony, but it's like that's not the developer, right? So I don't care as much. But the fact that that actually mattered so much in this case, it was like, I don't know. It was very telling for me. So. I thought it was interesting. Will not fit? Oh, this guy. I just keep thinking of how I'd feel if I put so much effort into Factor only for a publisher to mandate players to sign MS accounts and always be online. You lose your crap. Yeah. That's who I really feel sorry for in this case. Because the devs and there's a lot of people that had no say in this, right? And sometimes it doesn't matter, but I think the thing that changed the most is like, the thing that mattered the most is like, it wasn't a requirement on release, right? And then nobody really looks at it and goes like, this doesn't make any sense, right? Like, why does it still require me to do this, right? Is I think the main thing, and I do genuinely feel bad for them because they don't actually deserve this. It really does suck, actually. And like people are starting to get refunds on it too, and I'm like, and they have like 100 hours in it too, and that's a really bad part. I don't actually know if that goes. I somehow I think Valve's eating the cost in that case. Actually, I don't think they're actually taking the money from the publisher, because I think that would be like really against the agreement. I think Valve is eating the cost for that actually, if I had to guess. Because that one's kind of, like, people are refunding it right now, which is also kind of interesting. Gold ore. How much stone does this make, actually? Not enough. Well, no, actually it does make enough. We'll see. You put 20k in Warhammer stuff in a shop basket and then just deleted it? Valve's gonna go get Sony to get their money. I don't know. I feel like that's a factor somewhere in there. At the end of the day, Sony doesn't care about money. I mean, I don't know about that. They're a company. I think that if there's one thing that rings true is that, you know, big corporations care about money. I somehow don't think they don't care about money. I don't think that's really the case. You know, the weird thing is I have to put the belt up there. I think that's the one thing I can guarantee that Sony cares about. Nintendo doesn't care about money. They won't let me pay $120 to play Windwalker and Princess of the Switch. Yeah, maybe they don't. I just would have figured that these big companies would really care about, like, you know, why did our really well-selling game all of a sudden, you know, all of a sudden start tanking for no reason, you know? I don't know. I would think it would be a red flag for them. But I guess what do I know? Right, I want graphite. I'm gonna make this go back by like 2. You know what? Hydrogen chloride is free. Why do I care? It's literally just water. Let's go. One, 2. Do they have Shodan in this music, by the way? That's pretty badass if they do, actually. That's like something nobody will understand. It's such an obscure game, actually, to put your music in with. So, it would actually hurt Sony is brand damage. I don't know. Their brand can't be any more damaged. Like, they have like a leak every like other day of like, oh, personal data went out again. At this point, they don't seem to really care at all about that. So. Storage, product. Need to check the spaceship floor, right. The good thing I just saved. I have to report this bug. It's his debounce thing for factory search. I know what's happening. He's listing surfaces when you start the search, and if his surface is deleted when it executes the search, it errors out because it's already in like a table or something. I haven't reported it yet. I keep forgetting to. It's on me. I know what that problem is. It's when you search all surfaces, it does that. He didn't add a check to see if it was still valid. It's because spaceships are in SE delete surfaces frequently. So, oh, it's this one. I think I knew that was the problem, but I thought I made a bunch of it. It's airframe scaffold, which is reverse frame plates. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oopsie. Leaving for the drive, I'll be lurking the next couple hours. Yeah, no problem. I don't think Sony cares about Helldivers 2 because it still has 100k concurrent players playing it. I mean, they already made their money. They don't really care about the player count. They got their money out of it. They're not paid by people still playing it. It's not a subscription model. So people dipping off is actually not really a concern.
Hello!
Hey, Brodemir. Watch out for bad drivers. Oops. I'm gonna do some sand. Oh yeah, that makes a lot. They don't think about the long-term reputation of the company. It's not concerning. They don't. There is no long-term reputation when it comes to Sony. There is no long-term reputation. That is not a problem they have, or care about. Belts. Yeah, there's about one belt of quartz. I think I was looking at this belt. We're basically on like the cusp of going into regular belts now. Actually, hold up. I can help some of this out. Yeah, no, that's correct. Don't worry. Sorry, when I see like trains in the middle of nowhere, I concern myself. I know this thing's not with me.
But you tested it, right? Tell me you tested it.
Hey, Watchcall, thanks for your prime, man. Thanks so much. Oh yeah, we got lots of plates here. I'm gonna check out where I have spaceship flooring. So Novice has... Wow. I had two... I didn't realize, but I had two things for that. That's fine. Orbit has 1.5. Calda's belt has 1. I don't know why it has just 1. Bernestra has 7K, yeah, and the rest has like 2K, but it varies. Yeah, I was really hoping for it to make a bunch more of it. Yeah, no, Kara stock, Sony stock is going up, yeah. I mean, personally, I'm kind of like, I don't know why they're doubling down on it. That's the really weird part, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait for an action kind of a thing. I'm more surprised that it's taking this long for them to reverse course on a very badly executed decision. That's the thing I find the very strangest, actually. Because it's clearly not working out, so... Oh hey, it launched the airframe. Scaffolds, that's nice. Well, okay, I don't have to do anything else with the spaceship platform. They're going, and that's all that matters. I fixed the issue with it, so... Let's go back over here. Do I have stone? I just need to check to see how much I need. Do I have the graphite version of this? Yes, I do. So that 1.2 is calculating out for this one. What's weird is it says, oh yeah, because it is 1.2. You know what? I'm gonna put it down here. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, no. You can be one more further part, yeah. Like that. So this is now all 2 belts. And 1 belt of stone. Which is what I assumed it would be. Probably even kind of make it go a little further. Huh, why didn't I don't know why I didn't see that before as like 1.75, but it works out. They try to buy Paramount. I don't, that's another topic of like, I don't know, media companies consolidating too much, but you know what, at least it's not Disney again. So.
Hello!
Yeah, you doing, Dekiva? Too many companies owned by one company. Like we got the Ma Bell situation again. But to be fair, thank God for the internet, because I don't think I really consumed a lot of stuff from a lot of these different companies. I just don't care about them anymore. How much water is this? This would be... Ah, it's like nothing. Let's see. I mean, starters, let's see. Because this is about, like, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be eventually 2 transport belts, so I'm gonna move it around as if it is 2 transport belts. Give it whatever it needs for that. There's a little bit on Paramount out there, it's not public yet. What does Paramount really have? They just have like Star Trek and I don't know what else they have at this point. I don't really remember actually, to be honest. I forgot what they own. But I haven't been a big, I don't know, I was never a big Star Trek fan. I mean, I'm even less of a Star Wars fan. It's just, they're okay. Oh, wait. No, Paramount has Stargate, don't they? Oh yeah, they have Stargate, don't they? Yeah, they own Stargate. Well, that sucks. Or maybe it's a good thing, I don't know. Is it? Yeah, that's the one I care about, actually. Stargate I like. I like Stargate a lot. Oh, wait, no. Rail signal in the way. Far, far. It's the only one I care. Indiana Jones? I thought... No, that's Disney. You can blame Disney for that one. That's, that was Lucasfilms. And they bought that a long time ago. But to be fair, they did just sit on Stargate and they never did anything with it, so, you know. Not like anything's really any different at this point. So this guy's here, that's 2 belts. This one needs exactly that much. Is that what I masked it out to be here? 1 second. It was actually a little bit less than that. I mean, it's gonna be 2 belts of silica. Yeah, I think... No, it wasn't. Never mind, that's a lie. It's exactly 1 belt, almost. It's the lead that doesn't actually require that much of it. Yeah, no, we got some flexibility here. Because what I could do is, if I just disable this guy... That's a lot less. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. I mean, eventually. But yeah, I want to put the silica on the belt, because that's the easiest thing. And then we can have the... I mean, the graphite can just go through the middle or something. Because, I see this graphite here, and I'm like, it's just a real shame I'm not actually using it. So... I feel like we just need a lot of graphite, though. I mean, we should in theory. Let me just move this down here. Nah, I already own Disney. Twitter was more Bell. They don't have any IP or profit. Yeah, that's true. I sometimes think that the math that they do to calculate the values of these companies is sometimes a little bit of BS. I think it's like that whole like yes, I own 100,000 theoretical dollars. I think I want like 6 of these. I'm actually not sure what the entire build here will need. Yeah, the 2 big ones are gold is going to need a lot of... gold will need a ton of graphite because of the way that works. That's like a full belt and a full belt of silica on its own. And that's just for like 10 ingots a second. Which is funny because there's actually no gold plates whatsoever. That one's a rather amusing one. Because you actually put the ingots directly into stuff. Which I always thought was really funny with the Brevin set. That just does that. I think I'll go for like, 1 second. Yeah, I'll go for like this much. That's what I'll do. I'll go for 6. Because I think the, so copper's gonna use 1, iron's gonna use 1, guaranteed. And then gold uses 1, so that's 3 out of the way. And then the rest of them I think use a lot less. I think the only other one that's like really heavy, because titanium I'm not gonna give it, graphite at all. And which one is that? You know, I could have done a direct train setup for it, but I don't really want to. I have to admit that the last base I did where I did everything by train was really fun, but there's too much variation here for I think that to be feasible. It's also like putting these guys right next to trains is super painful. I want to mention. Sony value is 103 billion, and Disney 208 bill. So with that, they did bribe you. Let me see wagons 1 second. I wanna see this. Wagons per hour. Yeah, it's the same ratio. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the worst part. We could have done something with that. I mean, once again, one of the main reasons I don't want to do that is because... Where's it at? No, not here. It's always one of those interesting things. Adding too many cargo wagons adds too much to the tech check for UPS. Or as it is, we're at like 0.13. This is only because the, I think it's because of the equipment grid on it. That's why. Ironically, if there's an option to get rid of equipment grids on wagons, that would have been really nice. That actually, I mean, you could just mod it out or something. There's a lot of easy ways of removing it. You can say like, you can have like a data final override or something. It's not like it's impossible for me to do. Cargo wagon capacity bonus. Oh yeah, they have that. Yeah, I think it's I think it just it does its thing. It just adds and that's it. It's usually not a, by the way, it's most of the time not a concern. It's only a concern for me because if I had too many wagons, it's like it's adding, because what I would be doing if I was doing it for everything, I'd be at least 10 times as much wagons, and you can multiply that almost by 10. So I've been sort of in that place before, sort of. It's more just the wonkiness. So how many layers of deep are we right now? Pretty deep, actually, to be honest. I know. I feel like a K2 SE base is. You have to make slightly different considerations, but you can remove the equipment grid. You can remove it, and I think I would do that. I'm thinking about it right now, actually, to be honest. Because like look at how close this is right now to no, you kind of can't because it's 12 of them, but I really only need 10. If it was 8, that would have been a different story. You know, we do just save like a bunch of like molten copper, actually. Oh man, what am I considering right now? You know, I'm kind of thinking about it. Is the sign stuck because of sulfur, or is it already a different issue? I mean, it is a pretty expensive science, to be fair. I'll have a look in just a second. Okay, fine. It's probably the same thing it was before, which is optimization data cards. That one's fine. It's blank data cards now. That one was probably because I messed up the iron in its place. So no, that's not it. They're not getting iron plates because there was an issue earlier. I messed something up. It's not that one. It's this one. If we go back enough, it's yeah, there's no iron coming in there because there's no iron coming in here because the trains are supposed to be coming here, but they're not because they don't have enough iron coming in at the moment because the coal is broken. That's why. There's your answer. It's too much coal once again. I'm gonna start flaring coal. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start flaring. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I was actually correct. I am considering to put trains directly beside, with graphite and thing, but I don't know. I should disable cargo wagon stuff. We might actually do that. I might make it like a sub mod that does data fixes. And by the way, my Lua is exceptionally bad, so you're gonna be entertained by that for a little bit. So I want to look into that because I want to see if that's doable. Flare stack. Let me just finish what I was doing here first. Wire cannot reach. Man. You're no fun. Flare. Oh no. Second. Where's my flares? There they are. Yeah, I'll try it with just one for now, and I don't think I need more than one. If it's let's see, if it's greater than 45. Anyways, I think that what will happen next is that these other ones will then become a problem. I'm hoping that this is enough storage for it, but we'll see. This makes, let's see. I may have to give it some beaconing. It makes like a lot. Makes 600. And I only remove like probably much less than that 70, yeah. The beacon's like right there too. Oh man. What I might do is I might put it like over here then. No. Man, I don't know where to put this guy. It's just too much. Now it's like definitely enough, so. But I need to add like a safety thing here. Damn it, I just want it to reach. Cannot be stretching longer. Well, not with that attitude. Probably one of these ones if I had to guess. Nope, it isn't. Okay, there you go. So that will get it going, and I'm kind of hoping that it'll be able to go on its own, but I don't think so. I'm actually just flaring heavy oil at this point just to get the coal going. But I think they all need a flare stack now. But the other ones to much less extent, though, to to be fair. So yeah, you know what? We can do that. And give it a small beacon. It seems like such a waste, but it is just coal. We're gonna say if the petroleum is over that much, and this is gonna be the light oil. And those ones don't have to go as fast as like 220 and the other one. These only make like a very low amount, so that kind of works out. It does need to be like infinite, like the way these resources flow. I need it to be because it's the core fragments. Did this stop for some reason? It's supposed to have 15 seconds of activity. Oh, it's because it is trying to go, but it can't because of coal. It is literally just trying to bring the coal out. Yeah, actually use the coal for a change. 1 second. I'm gonna steal the coal and I'm gonna just put it myself inside the thing. I wanna see if I can it'd be really cool to go more to lean more towards like a completely train base kind of a thing. But I'm like, on the other hand, I'm so anxious about it. I want to see if I can at least do the like strip the cargo wagons out. It is really easy to do it. I may have to dip into some slight coding for a second. And oh right, that's an issue. Hold up a second here. I forgot that wagons have a problem. They have to share over here. I forgot I had two sides to it, not just one, because I just saw one of the trains didn't have any fuel in it. It doesn't give me a warning though, because it's just the one. Yeah, they're all running out, by the way. That's the whole thing. That matters for speed. Oh my god, it's still like completely borked on coal right now. It's fine. I'll catch up in a moment. I kind of think of just letting the... That should not be making that much coal. Like, it should not be making that much, right? 1 second. Transfer belts. It makes 1.2 lanes of coal. Yeah, and that's actually kind of what I figured, I believe. I kind of mathed it out so it would essentially use that much. That's still kind of wild, though. Yeah, they're kind of going a little bit crazy here. All right, that's a question. So let's have a look at some mods. 1 second. Otherwise, I might be making one in just a second. I mean, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it, but I kind of should. I kind of should. So it's important to note, I have like cargo wagons. I don't use the cargo wagon electric grid kind of thing, and it's using like 1.5 right now, right? Even on like this CPU, I believe that's a total math, though. I think is how that works. Let me have a look. Because I don't really need a equipment grid on it, and I think you can remove it. I wonder how much you save. I don't know too much about like. Well, I know it does something in there when there's an equipment grid in it, even if you're not using it. But I don't know how much though. Let's look at equipment grid. Yeah, that might be wagon? Nope. I mean, it's really easy to change though. All right, the outro play. In an effort to educate the streamer, we're learning about the whole German history. Is this not music? If it's not music, I can't. It has to be music. You know that, right? Oh, okay. It is. I actually recognize this one. Equipment wagon. Wagon? Yeah, no. I don't think anybody in the history of factory has ever wanted to remove equipment grid from trains. Is it just equipment grid, maybe? Compatibility. No, he does something weird. You're looking for? I'm looking to remove my equipment grid on the wagons because I don't use it, and it's I'm just looking at that to see what will happen in performance because I might start leaning more into the trains than before. Just add the prototype. Yeah, that's what I think I have to do. All right, give me a second then. Factorio mods. Oh no, sorry, that's my second version. What about second Factorio? Just gonna make a new mod called No Equipment Grid. Let's see. Open folder with thing. Yes, I trust the author. The author is me. I don't do a lot of, I don't do a crazy amount of, what's it called? Modding, so you're gonna have to... I did a little bit, but not a whole lot. So, I don't really have the tooling really set up for it, so... let me see, where's Crowdstario? I forgot exactly what the... I mean, I could probably look at it in the API doc. One sec. Factorio train wagon API docs. See if it finds it. Lua train. It's wagon, isn't it? Cargo wagons. Oh, no, that's on the train itself. I know. I'll see where I can find the equipment grid, and I'll just like take it out of there. That's what I'll do. There's a downside to not doing screen capture. I just put it on. I was making something new. 1 second. I might just search in Crowdstario real quick and to find out where it is. It's like what's it called? Wagon. They have it somewhere here, or it's like equipment. Yeah, maybe that's not what I was looking for. Wagon. I just want to find it. I want to just undo it. I want to see what it does. I'm very curious to know if it has an effect. This is me learning. I'm genuinely I am surprised that nobody has made a mod for that. I probably someone has. It's like it would be like grid, like equipment, like grid, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it'd be something like this. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. I've looked at this briefly. Yeah, you have like equipment grids and stuff. I mostly remember this from Pyanodons. Because Pyanodons has some interesting... It did have equipment grids, and then they removed it from wagons. Mostly because I think it's because I said something, but yeah. Realistic trains. Yeah, no, that's for the mod. Sorry, let me see. How many downloads is your eating glow sticks mod? Yeah, 74. Very a lot. You see, it's the best mod. Changing fish to glow sticks, very important. Ironically, I always use it as like a baseline. Well, what's the wagon called? 1 second. I want to go see what it is. I'm learning right now. I'm learning. Coming some slack. All of Mia, yes. Sometimes you get the satiation for glow sticks, you know. It should be a really simple mod, by the way. Where's my trains? So if I go here and I say that, I think it's just a cargo wagon prototype. So cargo wagon. Just go see where it's changed. Types that have grid. So it's going like, oh god. I have to do something searching. Not grid or not table find equipment grid, go to continue. Damn it. I have to do something in there. 1 second. Let me go look at the actual prototype. Grid. Yeah, equipment grid prototype. KR weapons grid. So I think I just set that back to what do you set that to in Lua? It's pairs, data, yeah, so it would be like, so I have an idea of what it would be. 1 second. I may have not opened my other one. 1 second. Mods. Shoot, where'd I put it? Sorry, I closed the file apparently. There it is. Okay, so this is why I changed the atomic bomb. I'm gonna now change the data raw. Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing. So, I forget how you access it in this. Actually, he does it right here. There you go. Someone does it right there. I'm very bad at Lua, I'm sorry. And you go, equipment grid. I don't have like any autocomplete or anything on it. Actually, there is autocomplete. Really? Oh, okay. Okay, and then let's go to the documentation for this, because you know they spent a lot of time on the API docs that, you know, we should actually use it. You know? Because it's actually easily accessible here. Equipment grid optional. So is it nil or what do you do to unset something? How do I null out something in Lua? I forget. I write too many different languages. I just forget how to do it. Yeah, this is taking a really long line for because either nil or null. Yeah, okay, thanks. Nulling out is yeah, it's you set to nil. Object equals nil. Okay, so you do nil. Sorry, I don't know if it's null or nil. And then yeah, that should work, right? It should just be this, right? It's the easiest game of my life, right? Okay, let's try this out. Let's do I have to do anything else for the mod itself? I don't think so. I think it's just there.